In this video, I'll be teaching you what exactly is market structure. I'll show you how to use higher highs and higher lows, which is the market movement, and lower highs and lower lows to analyze the market. So now, let us dive into business and pay attention. So I'll be teaching you market structure, and when it comes to market structure, it has to do with the way the market is forming or moving or trending. So we do have normally have higher high, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low. So if a low is higher than the previous low, we call it lower high. And if we have another low that is still higher than that previous low, we name it lower high. And if a high is higher than the previous one, we call it high high. So if you happen to have a low that is lower than the previous low, we call it lower low. And if you are also in a selling market, which is you'll be having lower highs and lower lows. If you also spot a low or high rate and you have another one that is also lower than the previous one, we call it the lower high. So these are the lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and these are the lower lows here. So now let's go to the chart and see how to spot it. So now we are in 24 hours time frame. These are higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. At this point, you might be wondering why this is not named as higher high. Before you be able to name a higher high, it's been said that you must be sure or see that that high is higher than the previous high. So why are we not naming this higher high? So as we have a high here, and after breaking this point, this higher high has been broken here. We have a candle outside that zone, which make it valid. So if you want to name higher high, you should make sure that high is not only higher than the previous high. A candle must have built outside that zone totally. A whole candle must be outside that zone so that you will be very sure it's a higher high. So if you have a candle that builds and stays in between like this, so this is not a higher high until a candle is fully outside that zone. So from this example I just showed, so this point you will be able to see this higher high has been broken because we even have several candles, but here we have not broken this level. I hope you understand now. So we have lower low and lower high. Why do we call this lower low? Because this is higher low has been broken. This higher low has been broken. If we are trending upside, the higher low must not get broken. So since we have a lower low, we have broken this zone, and now the market is trending downward. So after a lower low, you will be expecting a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. So how can you use this to trade the market? From the previous video, you've learned about support and resistance. If you have not watched or seen the previous video, try and see the video so that you'll be able to understand support and resistance. So from this 24 hours time frame, which is the higher time frame, we will need a lower time frame to use. So I'll be making use of 4 hours as a lower time frame. In that lower time frame, we might have a mini trend and we also have a support and resistance that we can use with this 24 hours structure. So now this is 4 hours. We have a higher high here, as we can see. Now there is a resistance here, and it is very clear. See the previous video if you haven't done so. So this is the resistance. After breaking the resistance, then we have our entry. And also, if you could now find a support and resistance, just leave the market open till you be able to spot a support and resistance. Like here now, we have a higher high. We could not easily spot a support and resistance zone. So we are going to leave it. But as a professional, you might want to jump to 2 hours, 1 hour time frame, as we are not seeing a support and resistance in 4 hours, just to break that 24 hours time. But for now, if you are a beginner, stick to two time frames, one higher time frame and one lower time frame. So now, at this point, we have a resistance. You see, then we have our entry here after breaking this resistance. So also here, we have a resistance, several touches. After breaking this level, we are expecting to the price to retrace back to this zone and enter a buy, but unfortunately the market keeps trending upward, so you let it be. So when it is when the price is coming retracing back, should you enter a buy since you have a resistance there? No, you cannot just enter like that. Why do we say so? Because we have another trend here already. We have another trend here, so you need the market to fully calm down, give you a support and resistance zone again, then you'll be able to enter. If we do not have any movement here as a higher high, higher low, or a support and resistance zone, so if the market only break this level and trace back directly, we might enter. But here we have something different, which is after breaking this point, we have something like this. You understand? So this is no more valid for us. So now we have a lower low. You do not know exactly where the lower high will be. So what do? You also wait for support and resistance. So here we have a support zone, the first touch, the second touch, and after breaking this level, we have a retracement, then an entry too. So the same thing here as well, helping us to find an entry. So if you do not want to use support and resistance, what do you use? You use mini trend as well. So here we have a trend like this. So now we have an entry point, and we have another level. So we have a break. So that is how to use market structure and alongside support and resistance, or mini structure from lower time frame to trade higher highs and higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows in bigger time frames. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please pay attention to this. It might not be easy for you to always spot higher highs and higher lows, because in some markets you might have things like this. You might have a market moving and you will not be able to easily see what is going on. So if you are a beginner, do not disturb yourself. Focus on trading trending markets. Now you've learned about market structure, higher highs and higher lows, lower highs and lower lows. The truth is there is more to market structure. And as we progress in this video, you will learn the complex part of market structure and also the higher highs and higher lows, lower highs and lower lows. How you can turn it to a very good strategy and become profitable. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.